Hey y'all, welcome to Horrible Gaming. My name is Nora and on today's video we are doing an island tour. Today's island was created by cherie.crossing on Instagram. We have toured Cherie's islands in the past on my channel because they are just so incredibly amazing. And this is one of the most unique tropical themes I think I have ever seen on Animal Crossing. So if you're doing a tropical theme, even if you're not using the castle items, trust me, this island is gonna inspire you. Here's the dream address in case you want to come tour with me today. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get the island tour officially started. By the way, as we tour today's island, if my voice gets kind of scratchy and I sound kind of groggy, I'm actually sick again. So I'm trying to fight through this and power through it because I'm so behind on content. So please bear with me as my audio may kind of change throughout the video. So like every island tour, we will be starting right here at the entry, and we have this amazing structured entry going on. It's very lush and green. And we also have this really beautiful water code. And as many of y'all know, if you follow me, I am a huge sucker for water codes. But what I really love is kind of how this starts transitioning to a more beachy location on the map. Everything is just so happy and colorful. And again, just the idea of like a tropical castle theme is really unique to me. I also kind of get like some elegant core vibes in a way from this island too, which I feel like is great inspo if you are doing a more elegant sort of island, but maybe want to do something more summery like. Regardless, this is definitely one of the most unique islands I have ever seen. So right off of the entry, this is that beachy location I was telling y'all about that kind of starts transitioning over to a more beachy kind of approached area. And I just love everything about this. All the colors, the water placement is just beautifully done. We have a nice combination of different codes that are just really complementing each other. But another thing that really caught my eye was how this island is using both the blue castle items and the beige ones. I feel like no one really uses the blue castle items because they're like really hard to decorate with, but this island definitely delivers a lot of inspo and honestly some really great ideas on how you can combine different types of castle items together. I feel like this is definitely an island packed with so many fresh and new ideas on how you can just really personalize these castle items and do these really nice unique themes that a lot of people don't do. So once we go up this stunning land bridge, we are greeted with our very first lookout, and y'all just take in this view. I just love everything that we are seeing. This island is truly paradise. We have a beautiful placement of the yacht item, all the decoy ducks being staged as seagulls. It's just a beautiful little like white touch to the water. And then we have this really nice transition with this gazebo. And I think this is more land bridge over here. I think I can't get over there yet, but we will be able to see that location. But the land bridge kind of makes like a U shape, which is really unique to me. Like it's just a really unique transition with a lot of different lookouts and different areas to explore. So definitely a very personal and unique layout. I've never seen anybody actually do a land bridge that looks like this. I honestly would have no idea how to transition from a land bridge that is shaped like we're seeing today. So this is some wonderful inspo if you're wanting to kind of like change up the traditional land bridge that we usually do on my channel. So over here we have more of that beach lookout, and we have this adorable little gyroid area and lots of really cozy sitting areas. Everything is just so colorful and vibrant. Something I absolutely love that cherie.crossing does is their attention to detail on every single island they create. Over here, for example, we have this amazing butterfly beach. I believe that's what cherie.crossing called it, but just take a look at every little location on this build. From the butterfly models, the placement of the flowers, the bushes, the palm trees, and the yachts. I mean, everything is just perfectly placed and done. And that is just something I feel like Cherie does incredibly well as a creator. Anyways, once we go up through the butterfly beach, we are greeted with this amazing idea using the flower display shelf. I believe that's what that's called. Behind the castle gate, kind of looking like windows. I feel like that is such a clever use of that item. And then we have a incline up here, and I think this is the other side of our land bridge that we couldn't access earlier. I believe it is. Now that I'm seeing the row partition, I'm pretty sure this is the other side. So now we're just gonna make our way up here since we couldn't see this area earlier, but I just love, again, all the placement of the castle walls and kind of how we see this water code flowing between the land bridge on each side. Then we have this really nice cozy transitional spot with the castle tower, and I believe up there is going to be a swimming pool. I kind of see some of the water code. Okay, yes, this is a swimming pool. I am obsessed with this water code. By the way, if you like any of the codes that you are seeing on this island today, just like always, I encourage you to reach out to the content creator themselves. I do not know every single code that was used on this island, but man, I need these codes in my life. I really want to do something like this in the future. I think what makes me appreciate islands like we're seeing today today is the fact that this shows that there's still plenty of creative and different, like, island theme ideas that we can still do on Animal Crossing. Since Animal Crossing is not getting any more updates, I feel like a lot of people are burnt out and not inspired because we don't have any fresh ideas. And islands like we're seeing today is why I enjoy touring them so much on my channel, because it really does show you there's plenty still to create in the game. Lots of different themes and approaches you can do to, traditional themes that we know of, like, tropical and castlecore, combining them all together to really just create this beautiful and unique masterpiece. So basically, to summarize everything, this island just has proven to me that I have plenty more different themes I can build on Animal Crossing, and I really hope it inspires you out there as well who might be struggling on picking something new, or you just don't know what theme to tackle yet. Islands like today really just open up all the possibilities and fresh ideas that we are hoping to still get out of the game. Okay, so we went through that villager neighborhood, and I'm pretty sure I need to go down this incline now. So we have a cute little secret beach area. I really love the placement of the palm tree, and then we have like a little fruit area on there as well. Everything is just beautifully done, and I love how they're also placing the sand path on the beaches. I feel like that just adds a lot of detail. Every time I see islands like today, I'm always wondering how they have so much design space, because I'm always running out of it. Like, for example, my current island right now has hardly any design space left. So whenever I see islands like today, I really just don't know how they are able to use so many different codes at once. Maybe they're just using their codes better than I do, I don't know, but I'm just blown away by how much detail and how much code usage has already been done on this island. Okay, so I know I've seen the land bridge, and now we've explored everything at the top right of the map, but I know I need to make my way back towards where Nook's Cranny is and Abel's. I'm extremely excited to see these locations because they're at the edge of the map, and I'm trying to get better about decorating my beaches. That is my personal goal for my next two islands. So I'm really hoping that maybe this beach decor, if they have any, will inspire me. I'm pretty sure Cherie has decorated majority of the beaches, so hopefully it'll help inspire y'all as well who are struggling like I am with beach inspo. So we're back near the entry again, and we're greeted with a lot of nice structured transitions, but I'm pretty sure I need to make my way now towards the right side. We have a really nice cluttered pottery area, and holy cow, okay y'all, this spot, I think this spot now is my new favorite. Do you see how absolutely beautiful this whole location is with the dock placement? And the fact that this is right at the edge of the map is going to provide some amazing inspo out there to someone who might just need to fill up a small location like we're seeing today. And I think they also made a transition with that same plank code onto the beach. So this is just a really clever use of space in a way to transition and kind of get your beaches decorated in the process. Wow, I can't get over how beautiful this whole entire beach is. It's so simple, but it's perfectly decorated, from like the flowers and the weeds, the different code placement. If this isn't inspiring y'all right now, I don't know what will, because this is just a really clever use of, space and transition. So now we're making our way towards the bottom right side of the map. So right here next to Nook's Cranny and Abel's. And again, we just have a really nice, beautiful structured area. And here is how the Nook's Cranny was decorated. As many of us know, Nook's Cranny is a pain in the butt to decorate. I just struggle decorating these shops just in general because we don't have any customizable exteriors for them, which I was really hoping for, honestly, in another Animal Crossing update. But as you can see, Cherie was able to kind of like combine this beach shack with the Nook's Cranny, and I just feel like this whole entire beach is just absolutely stunning. I mean, I could put a lot of words into how beautiful this whole location is. I don't know if this was intentional, but look at how that yacht kind of is complementing the Nook's Cranny in the distance. And then we have, of course, a really nice decorated pier. This whole entire island is definitely going to give me that motivation to actually decorate my beaches for once, because this is a great example on how the beach can kind of blend into your actual island and just really bring a build and theme to life. All of this is just absolutely stunning and incredible. I just can't get over how beautiful the placement of every single item and flower is. So I'm pretty sure after we check out the right side beach, all that's left to explore on the island is the left side. So once we finish up here, I'm gonna make my way back through the airport, and then we should be able to be right back on track on exploring the rest of the island. Anyways, to end the top right of the beach, we have this really gorgeous placement with the palm trees, a little sitting area, and then a lighthouse on the rocks. I feel like all of the beaches on on today's island is just really wonderful inspo for someone out there just really needing some ideas on how you can decorate and make your beaches look really aesthetic. So I believe we can go through this castle gate. Yes, we can. Perfect. And we have another pool area. Once again, just wonderful inspo and ideas for many themes. I mean, this is great inspo for structured, for elegant core, obviously for a tropical theme. I also really love that touch of the wood partition behind the castle wall. And then we also have a curtain partition behind the wood. And I feel like that just adds a lot of texture and really nice detail to the whole entire build, really just giving a nice elegant touch to the whole entire pool area. I just really appreciate this build so much because I do feel like it would work for a lot of different Animal Crossing themes. Not to mention, this is at the edge of the map, and because it's so structured and incredibly detailed, it doesn't even feel like we're near the edge of the map because this build is kind of like continuing in a way to the beach. So once again, just amazing inspo for people needing to figure out how to decorate the edge of their map or maybe, you know, transition to them. And it looks like this build was also next to the butterfly beach that we checked out earlier in this tour today as well. So it looks like we're near the airport again. So this is the entry that we saw in the beginning of this video. So I believe looking at this map, we need to make our way towards where those bridges are to the left side. So as we make our way towards the left side, we are greeted with some villager homes. It also looks like this is another way, I think we actually saw that earlier, but this is a different way you can transition onto that U-shaped land bridge. And then this is how the plaza area ended up looking. I actually really love how this area was done because that shell bed is such a really nice detail. All the shell items honestly are incredible and really complement tropical themes. I just think the way it was used there was absolutely beautiful and a really clever use of space too. So over here, it looks like we're near that canal street. I'm pretty sure I need to make my way towards where the campsite is, but I know we did not see in front of these villager homes with that shell bed. So I'm gonna make my way back over here by those villagers first, just so we don't also miss possibly a decorated beach too, and just get a better look at this area in general. So here's how that shell bed looks behind that couch. And then we also have, it looks like the shell partition too. This is just a absolutely stunning build. And don't forget too, you can get better angles and views of different locations by moving your camera all the way up in first person mode. And as you can see, we just got a wider look of this whole entire area. I just can't get over how much detail this island has and how every little location is truly just decorated. This island is everything I hope to start doing on my theme builds. I normally don't focus on beaches like we're seeing today because I get so burnt out at the end of an island theme, but Cherry's Island today has really motivated me and encouraged me to actually start trying to decorate my beaches. I also think this is the most precious idea ever. Look at the gyroids playing volleyball on the beach. That is so cute. I have never seen anyone do this before. This is one of the most original ideas I think I have ever seen in such a long time. This is just an adorable beach. And again, just really great inspo for your beaches in general. Even if you're not doing a tropical theme, that is such an adorable detail for maybe like a town core or even, you know, like more rural themes too. So right next to the gyroid volleyball court, we also have this really nice gazebo area and a nice little beachside sitting spot too. I really love the blanket layering over here, and again, just all the colors. Just like I said a bajillion times already through this tour, every code just complements each other really well, and it feels like there is so much custom design code space on this island. I struggle so much with like custom design code space, and when you see islands like this today, it just really blows your mind because you wonder how they were able to plan out all of these spaces with as many codes as possible. So before we go explore the canal, I'm gonna make my way over towards the peninsula because so many of you are always asking for peninsula ideas on your island. And even though this is a little bit more natural, this is a great example on how you can combine both your city-like areas with a more natural landscape too. And I feel like this is wonderful inspo if you have even a road design that might be broken up. Maybe you're doing an abandoned theme, and this is kind of how you can transition a more structured code with something a little bit more natural. So I feel like this area is, again, just some great inspo for multiple Animal Crossing themes. And then of course at the end of the peninsula, we have a really nice little gazebo area. Also looks like we have like a pottery shop on the beach right next to the campsite. Pretty sure I can make my way over here through that location. But yes, okay, so we can make our way over here by the campsite, and we get a better look at this more natural transition too with that angled bridge. This whole entire location is just absolutely beautiful. I love love everything also about this little pottery spot too on the beach. I feel like this is a great idea. It doesn't require a lot of custom design codes to make. You can use even the curtain partition without a code, and this is still a really nice build and idea to just fill up those beaches. So now I'm making my way back up to the canal street, and this is right next to that villager home near the Peninsula, and we just have this really gorgeous structured area with some villager homes. It's just some wonderful inspo if you are wanting to add some structured and natural areas on your island. And again, just incorporating those beaches really just add to the island theme as well. It looks like through this bridge too, we get a really nice lookout of a castle in the distance. And again, just like I said earlier in the video, I love that this is a tropical castle island because I've never seen anybody create a theme like this before. It's just so elegant and gorgeous, especially during the time of day they chose as well for their island. Then of course, over here at the top left of the beach, I was able to capture this stunning lookout right next to this villager home at the top of their beach right here. And I love that you can see that yellow lighthouse in the distance, really complementing that boat there. The sand placement code is absolutely beautiful. I just really love all the attention to detail this island has to offer and all the great beach ideas. It doesn't matter what kind of Animal Crossing theme you're doing. There's just so many different beach ideas that can work for a lot of different themes. And I feel like this island just really delivers a lot of wonderful ideas and different ways you can use items too. Like I've seen so many different ways to use certain items on this island that I never would have thought to do. So I'm really looking forward to now working on my island because of this tour today. So I believe that this location here, kind of like in the middle of the map in the way, in the top left are our last locations we need to check out. I kind of got lost actually when I was trying to look for the top left build, which is this gorgeous castle lookout. So you'll see that build at the end of this video. I had to rehunt it, but it was actually in this location here, which I was not aware of. I could go through these gazebos to access it. So we will be returning to this location later on. So if you come explore this dream address, just know you do need to go through those little gazebo items. But I really love this build here with the fountain in the distance because we have more pottery decor, but again, decorating that beach just really extended the look of this island build. And we have those boats on the beach. I just feel like all the boats on this island is absolutely beautiful. But when I make my way back over here, there's that beautiful boat lookout, and the water is just extending on both sides of this land bridge. I really love all the land bridges this island is using because it kind of reminds me of like raised piers in a way. So it's really immersive and lots of different ways you can kind of like explore the island, and not to mention incredible views from different angles. Just being on top of terraform really just give you a new perspective on how a location can look. But just look at all those, you know, cluttered greenery locations, all the little details from the drop shells, the bushes and the flowers, just everything in this island from top to bottom is just beautifully detailed and well done. Then I think we're getting closer to the edge of the map. So we have seen this location before, but this transitions us right here back towards the end of the map. And we have this really nice ocean lookout area that we saw earlier today in the tour. So I believe the last spot we need to go check out is that castle lookout. So I went ahead and made my way back towards that gazebo area, and here is that stunning lookout spot. I am just in awe of this whole entire location. I hope that today's island tour brought you so much Animal Crossing inspo. Before today's video ends, I do want to thank all of my channel members. We just opened up memberships on my channel, and I am so blown away by the love the community has given me already with these and the huge support. So huge shout out to all of my channel members. Thank you Adriana Dawson, Madison Rachel, Jim Holman, Cosmom, Ellie Dogmeat, Emily, Trisha Dunn, Dammy, Catherine Funk, The Artsy Gamer, Kirby, Opal of Wisteria, Irish Lady 51, Baby Blue X016 for supporting my channel. Thank y'all so much for watching, and I'll see you next video. Have a horrible day.